Well, welcome to the show. This is the show. But right here, we're going to settle something. We're going to put to bed some real malicious acts, some crazy stuff that you guys may have never thought of, okay? First, I'm going to tell you a little bit of the backstory, and then I'm going to tell you about the maliciousness and what this all caused. It involves myself, Ike Stevens, 73 Lounge, Truckers Final Mile, America, truckers, deceased truckers, their families, Hammer Down, a whole bunch of people over in that camp, J Canal, everybody. So listen up. We have an issue. There is a driver putting malicious content purposefully on YouTube, wanting to defame Truckers Final Mile, wanting to talk smack about other drivers, and making up stuff in order to get smaller YouTube channels, guys that are just starting out, to get those individuals to attack people like Ike Stevens or myself or the Truckers Coach or J Canal or whatever. Now, regardless of your opinion on any of those folks, do you believe that it's right for somebody to purposefully mislead fellow drivers in an attempt to gain views, gain subscribers, gain attention, while always back away from it all and play as if they're Mr. Nice Guy? Now, some of you might remember James Hensley. He came on a Google Hangouts that I did with Ike Stevens and Trucking Exec. Shadow Wolf had popped in there. There were a few other folks that popped in there. Now, what this man has done has, for the past, I don't know, who knows how long, it could be months or more, but he has purposefully put out information misleading these other drivers, these other individuals, into attacking myself, Ike, and Truckers Final Mile, the charity, to try to discredit the purpose of what we're going to do in Dallas, to discredit and question the intent of Truckers Final Mile. I mean, I don't think that there's any I don't think that there's anyone out there that can agree with a driver causing other drivers, to battle each other. Okay, there's no need for it. We discovered this over a couple, about a day and a half of me talking with Hammer Down. Now I have screenshots of emails that James Hensley sent to me, text messages, things that didn't add up. Luckily, Hammer Down reached out to me and through the Truckers Coach, got my number, reached out to me. We got on the phone and talked, myself, J Canal, Hammer Down, and the other guy, steering wheel holder. And this James Henley guy he played Hammer Down, he played Triple S, he played all of these people. He played steering wheel holder. He played Gary B. Some of these guys you don't know, but these guys have made videos also prior to mine. And the thing is we will not stand for anybody trying to pit drivers against one another. We won't stand for anybody that is in the way of us raising money for Truckers Final Mile. We won't let that happen. I will not let somebody bash a friend. I won't let it do it. I won't let it happen. James Henley sent me an email claiming that he wanted to do good, and that he wanted to change his channel, and he wanted to get advice from me and all of these kind of things to get away from negative stuff. And he pinned all that on guys like Hammer Down. And listen, folks, that shit don't play. You can't play all these different sides of the fence. You just can't do it, because you're gonna get tied up, and you're gonna get caught up. Now, what I'm going to show you guys here is I'm going to make this screen a little bigger. Now, what you can see here, this is my email. These are the emails from James Hensley. He asked me on August 14th, how do we make all of this bullshit stop? I said, what shit? And he said, almost the people you named off in your video, blah, 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 blah. Talking all of this stuff, right? Okay? All of this. And there's even older message. But my response to him was, hey, best way to do this is get on the phone. Bring them all on. I'll talk to them all. We can squash this stuff. He said, oh, it's not that easy, bro. It's not that easy. These guys are nuts. You know, that's basically what he's saying in here. He said that he says it's thousands of people. Bullcrap. So anyway, I send him my phone number, and he calls me, okay? And he says right here, and also, I will be man enough to tell you I'm the cause of most of this. Y'all think hammer down, steering wheel holder, etc. is the cause, but when it comes right down to it, it's me. It's my YouTube that started pulling them together. It's my late night rants on live that pulled them together. But this shit has gotten out of control. So, listen, folks. I mean, what's it going to take? Are we going to allow another driver to take us and play like they're the puppet master? No. We're not going to allow that. We're not going to allow somebody that malicious to get in front of a charity that we all support. We're just not going to do it. He made other drivers look like they were complete fools. He took advantage of them. He attacked Ike, tried to discredit him, tried, claiming that Ike was things that he wasn't. He lied to Hammer Down, his quote-unquote friend, when I was on the phone with Hammer Down and James trying to talk about things. James hung up on me and pretended like the phone call dropped. My call log shows otherwise. I called him back twice, both times of which he answered, both times of which he hung up on me again. And we just, this crap has got to stop. And all of these other guys agree. James Hensley was the one that reached out to Trucker Hypocrite Buster. He even played him. He played him. He played the coach. He played all of us. And this guy has spread so much misinformation about, Trucker's Final Mile and the 73 Lounge, and Ike and everybody else, that he, he has dug himself into a deep hole. He has dug himself into a deep hole, and the only way to make sure that he stays in the hole is to tell all of you guys that support all of us, and more importantly, that support each other as drivers, to support each other in the fact that we want to do good for our industry, that we want to make a positive change, and that we won't stand for somebody trying to instigate a fight between any of us, whether it's on YouTube or in real life in person. Whatever it is, we will not allow that kind of stuff to take over the positive things that we are all trying to do. Okay? Now, there are other events that are involved, and Hammer Down laid those out in his video, and once this is over, I'll put a link to that in the description. But there is a huge there's a huge group of individuals in this industry that give a damn, and anybody that anybody that doesn't, okay, when it comes to the core, okay, when it comes to the core of our industry and what we do and how we all take pride in our jobs, we all take pride in the fact that we're truck drivers, we take pride in the fact that we do what we do, and without us, people couldn't do what they do. You understand? That's the thing. So remember this, okay? Remember this, that there are people out there like James Hensley, that will be malicious and lie to you in order to cause chaos. Okay? They will cause chaos intentionally. Now, with that being said, I did not send it from my phone to my laptop so that I could put it on here. Let me do that really quick because I have a screenshot that the trucker's coach sent me that I want to make sure you guys see. Coming right back, guys. Give me a hot second here. Let me send this screenshot to myself. Forgot to do it. All right, let's give that thing a second to work through, and then I will show this to you. Chat's going to disappear for a hot second while I open a new window. Move that out of the way for you guys. Bring up my email again. So, let me tell you guys. This kind of stuff is not tolerated, and I think the reason that this started was because he had a personal vendetta with Ike Stevens. Okay, whatever the reason, the cause of that, whether it was instigated, whether it was validated, no matter what the reason that you have something against somebody else, does that give you permission to cause turmoil for others, to use people as pawns, to make them somewhat of your personal puppet or whatever the hell you want to call it? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, no, it just doesn't. So let me bring this screenshot up for you guys. Let me add it in here so you can look for it. This is, oops, wrong button. This is a screenshot that was sent to me from the trucker's coach. Now, you know that we have all had our differences. Myself, the coach, Ike, everybody. Okay? But this is something that we all will not tolerate. Period. James Hensley, I'm sure you're watching this, and I'm sure you are fired up right now. And I sure wish you would comment on my live feed. I sure wish you would. Because this right here, Ike Stevens, I hope you're watching this. This right here. I'm going to make it bigger so you guys can see it. This might explain a little something. So this is a screenshot from the trucker's coach that he sent to me, obviously with James Hensley. We'll find out, coach. I hope we can trust you. He said, I'm Trucker Logic. Laugh out loud. I thought it was actually a little guy. Well, it's not. But everyone thinks it's someone. You got editing skills. You're going to see and hear some crazy shit soon. Hope you're ready. Listen. This dude ain't Trucker Logic. This dude ain't Trucker Logic. And to the real Trucker Logic, I hope that you feel insulted by somebody claiming your work. Because as much as I may not agree with what you do with the videos of mine you chop up, I do think you have good skill. And whoever you are, and for whatever reason you do what you do, I truly hope that you've got some James Hensley videos saved in your archives. If not, there are people that do, and I'm sure they'll upload them. But James Hensley, the guy who hates America, hates truck drivers, hates dead truck drivers, hates deceased truckers' families, hates his friends, or should I say his pawns, whatever he calls them, including folks like Trucker Hypocrite Buster, myself, Ike, all of these different things. Listen, guys, the whole purpose of the 73 Lounge has always been to bring people together to shed light on a charity. This guy has made it his mission to stop us. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know if anyone's going live next. Ike, anybody? But I gotta go. They're done loading me. I'll leave the camera on for a few minutes, I guess. Okay, you guys, listen, I'm back. I got to pull out and close the doors and all that jazz, seal it up and everything. Is anybody else going to go live? Anybody else going to go live? Let me know. Let me get pulled over out of this other guy's way so he can back up to this dock. And then we'll finish up with my final thought. Okay, guys, check it out. What this dude did was straight treason on our industry. You understand? Straight treason on our industry. And I hope that you guys hold him accountable for his crap. So with that being said, I'm out of here. Stay safe. Keep the shiny side up. And I'm going to start a vlog. So make sure you hit the subscribe and ring the bell and all that kind of jazz. It's going to be my trip from up here in Michigan all the way to Dallas to the truck show. Take care, guys. Be safe. Ike's going live next. Head over to Ike Stevens Live. Okay? Ike Stevens Live. That's where you need to be. Ike Stevens Live. Get on over there. I'll post a link in the description to Ike's live channel later. But you guys both know where it is. You guys all know where it's at. Deuces!